Welcome back to Atlanta and Company. I'm Ryan Cameron. Now, the kids are getting out of school, and it's about time to make our summer travel plans. Now, with gas prices at an all-time high, traveling is not as cheap as it used to be. Whether you're traveling by car, plane, or train, you are likely to feel the sticker shock. However, with some planning ahead, you can save yourself some money and some frustration. That's why we bring the shopping queen here with some great tips to help make planning your next vacation easier and less expensive. So let's start off with airfare. I mean, instead of searching numerous places for deals, is there one place we can go to search everything at once?
Yes, kayak.com. And that website actually searches over 100 different websites, travel websites.
Right.
So from the airlines to Travelocity to Orbitz to any other numerous travel websites, it searches all of them. It takes a little bit longer to complete your search,
right,
but it's a great website, so it saves you the hassle from going from one website to another website.
Now, what is the site again? It's
kayak.com, K-A-Y-A-K. So it's a simple website to remember.
So what about if we are flexible with our travel dates?
If you're flexible with your travel dates, because Kayak you have to put specific dates in and you can't really play around too much with your dates, but if you're very flexible, then you can try airfarewatchdog.com. And that website, you choose your city, and then it lists the different promotions that are going on and the various dates for those promotions for that specific city. So I found lots of great deals that many times aren't necessarily advertised deals on Airfare Watchdog as well.
All right, so part of having a great trip is having a plane ride with a good seat.
Yeah.
Now, how can you help us with that?
One of my best website discoveries, and it's so simple, you know, the simplest things seem to be the most exciting, is seatguru.com.
Okay.
And this person has, I guess, taken the effort to categorize every single type of plane in the U.S. and tell you where the best seats are. So you go to the website, choose your flight, like choose your airline Delta, and choose which model plane you're on, which typically that is listed on your ticket, what model plane, and then you just see the listing of the best seats as far as it's color coded, like green are the best seats, yellow is so-so, and then red are the really bad seats.
So what is that based on?
It's based on a variety of different things. For example, obviously like the exit rows, a lot of people think exit rows are good seats, but on some planes, the exit rows, while you do have more foot room,
right,
leg room, the seats don't recline fully. So he has done a lot of his research as far as which seats are better than others, or sometimes some seats are louder, noisier than others. So and it gives you the reasons why each seat is a good seat or a bad seat.
Now, it's so easy to book everything online, but when should a person decide, okay, I need to go through a travel agent?
Travel agents, it seems these days, aren't as popular as they once were, but for flying internationally, there's still a definite use for travel agents, and they're worthwhile to call. And you would want to look at travel agents that specialize in that particular part of the world that you're planning on traveling to. They have access to special consolidator fares that you might not be able to access via online or any other place. But the key when you're talking to travel agents and getting prices, especially for international, is to make sure that you get the full price, including taxes, because taxes can be several $100s for international flights, and you want to make sure you have the complete cost when making your decision.
All right, so for those of us who are traveling by car, the number one concern is, of course, the pump prices.
Yes.
So is there a way that we can find out how we can fill up for less money?
We've talked about Gas Buddy before as far as it lists your local neighborhood prices, the best prices for gas, but they have two new features on their website where you can actually map your route, and it'll tell you where the best gas prices are on your route that you're planning to travel. And even more fantastic is the fact that you can sign up for their mobile service, and they will either text message you or send messages to your phone about on your route which gas stations offer the best prices for you.
Okay, now when I go to some places, I like to rent a car sometimes. Is there a way to find out a better deal, or when you're renting a car when you go on a travel trip?
Well, a lot of people are a little bit apprehensive about going to Priceline.com for travel, although I've booked a flight and hotel with Priceline.com. But it's a great place to go to Priceline.com or any other auction website for car, and you really shouldn't be afraid of getting your feet wet with an auction website with car rental. And you can book any type of model car that you're looking for through the website. And the best way to start your bid is to do about 30 to 40% less than what the prices are that you're seeing on other websites.
So you got any more tips on deciding like what price to bid?
Well, you want to start, as far as I said, at about 30 to 40% less than the price, and then slowly go up after that if your bid is not accepted. But I think the most important thing, too, is to remember that for car rental, the insurance can actually almost double the daily rate.
Right.
So if you can, book your rental car on either a credit card that offers rental car insurance, or if your auto insurance offers that, then you know that you're covered.
And of course, almost every trip involves a hotel stay. You know, any tips on sites? I mean, I hear a lot about Hotels.com. Is that a good one?
Hotels.com is a good one, although sometimes I find it's a good starting point, but it's not necessarily the best place when you're shopping for hotels. For hotels, sometimes you would actually be surprised. You might get your best deals when you pick up the phone and actually call the hotels directly. But once you've narrowed down your list as far as these are the hotels that I'm considering in this area, you want to get a feel for what other travelers have experienced at those hotels.
Right.
And one really good website for both hotels and resorts is TripAdvisor.com. They have tons of traveler reviews and ratings from various different places. So it's a great resource that I continuously use.
Now, can you save any money by getting the package deal? You know, you get the hotel, you get the airfare, and you get the car rental. What about those?
Package deals are becoming more and more popular on the various travel websites, and they can save you money. They can be especially great if you're doing any last-minute travel, because with last-minute travel, you know, the worst part is the airfare, because you're buying in such a short period of time. Site59.com specializes in last-minute travel, and you'd be surprised sometimes getting a package deal through a site such as Site59.com is actually cheaper than buying the airfare alone from Delta.com or any other type of airline website. So it's definitely a great place to look to get a package deal last minute.
All right. Thanks for some great advice.
Thank you.
The Shopping Queen back on Atlanta & Company. Now, if you need more great time and money-saving tips, ideas, and coupons, visit the Shopping Queen's website at theshoppingqueen.com. All right. Don't go anywhere.